Our counselors are the unsung heroes of the Boys Town National Hotline. A person has to have the ability to talk to somebody that has lost all hope to live. They have to have the ability to form a connection.
Building connection, I think, is the most important thing. A lot of these callers don't know who to turn to or where to go. And so building that connection and letting them know this is a trusted source and we're going to work as a team to get you through this hard moment.
We're really a special group of people. We're all people that care. We're all people that want to help. But we do this because we want to see the world a better place, one person at a time. We want to teach that person to make it through to tomorrow. At its most basic, we help everyone. We try to help anyone that needs just a little extra support along the way, whether it's a parent that feels they lost control of their kids or a teenager that feels that there's nothing left to live for.
We're talking to people over chat, text, email, and phone calls, and between all those different ways of communicating with people, we deal with all sorts of situations: abuse, neglect, depression, alcoholism, bullying, suicidal thoughts, self-injury.
Other than people calling in and reaching out to our hotline, we're able to go out into the schools in the Omaha surrounding areas, Bellevue and Millard area, and we go into the classroom and we talk to kids about coping through the teenage years, because we know that the teenage years are the toughest part of a kid's life.
Well, recently I did have a gentleman with a gun to his head, and that was a very intense call. When we get really intense suicidal calls, it can be really intense for the counselor. Your heart can beat really fast, but in that moment you need to take a deep breath and say a prayer and get ready to bring the calm into that person's life, because they desperately need it.
The individual I was speaking with, she seemed to be in that crisis mode where she had actually been online looking up ways to end her life. She said that she saw this number and decided to call, instead of actually acting on it again like she had previously. She had such a change of heart at the end of the call. She was frantic, crying at the beginning of the call, and then towards the end it really calmed down, and it spiraled down to where she was open to counseling, and she seemed to also be willing to reach out if she needed that help again. She said, you saved my life today, and that was something sorry. You get sometimes wrapped up into the calls and excuse me, you hear somebody saying that, and sometimes you forget that you're actually doing that type of a job, or really making a difference for these people. And I don't know, just feel really privileged to be able to do something like this for people.